In this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 things that have been stopping you from getting the girls you want. This is why women aren't attracted to you, bro. If that's something you're interested in, you want to get the girls you want to actually attract them more, become the ladies' man without having to worry about having all this money. Pay close attention to this video. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Wait. Alright, so the first mistake that you're making that is causing you to not be attracted and why women are attracted to you is because you are trying to say the perfect thing. And this is causing you from getting the girls you want and attracting more women because you're not giving yourself the opportunity. You're stopping yourself. And I know you are because I was as well. When I would want to approach girls, I will always want to say the right thing. What can I say to get her to like me? What can I say to get her to want to go out with me? What can I say to get her number? What can I say that will come off smooth? What is the perfect thing to say? How you carry yourself is more important than the things that you say. Last year, I went to a homecoming at a college that I used to go to, my freshman year. I know a girl that's from Maryland, which is where I'm from. She goes down there now. And we was hanging out. She introduced me to her friend group. I want to fast forward to a few months ago when I went back for the homecoming again, and I hung out with the same friend group. But this time, it was some new faces that I wasn't familiar with. So I spent pretty much the whole homecoming with this friend group. And what that allowed me to do was, it gave me more time to plant my seeds in this friend group. What I mean by that is it gave them more time to see how I move, see how I operate, see how I carry myself. And this is very important because women are always watching you. So there were some friends that I had not spoke to the year before that were there this time. And all I did was I was vlogging. So I said, hey, I'm Vaughn. Y'all mind if I put y'all on my vlog, I'm just vlogging. Cool. That's how I introduced myself. But because I was in a room full of women, 10 to 12 women, I'm the only man in there. For the new ones, it signals to them that these girls trust him enough to be in this room full of women, and he's the only guy. I was cracking jokes. I was able to have conversations. I would talk to the girls I know, then I go introduce myself to the new girls I don't know, ask them a few questions. All right, cool, boom, let's take a shot, boom. Go over here. I'm not overly in their face. I'm chilling to myself. I'm on handling my business, and it shows them like, okay, he's cool. He's in a room full of women, and he's not too pressed, right? He carries himself a certain way. He's not scared. He's not shy to be around women. He knows how to talk to women. He's cool. He knows how to joke around with women. As we go to the club later that night, one of the girls come over there. Actually, a couple of them. She came over there. We started vibing, and I kicked her with her. We started talking and exchanged information. We fast forward. I'm talking to her. I asked her like, "What is it different about me?" She said it was really how you were carrying yourself. I'm not gonna sit here and say looks don't matter. Looks matter. Looks are not the most important thing. The saying "don't judge a book by its cover" is very hard to do, especially nowadays when you have social media and dating apps and all this stuff. You have to present yourself in an attractive way. You have to present yourself in a way that is going to intrigue somebody, that is going to interest somebody. So with that being said, although I look super chopped right now, typically this is not how I'm presenting myself. Typically, I got a haircut, I got a retwist. I take time to put in effort for my outfits. I added tattoos and piercings, not because another dude told me to do so, but because I like those things on certain people, and I figured that I would like them on myself. That would make me more attractive. If you see something that you like on other people that you think that will make you more attractive, earrings, tattoos, certain hairstyles, certain haircuts, don't ask other people what their opinion is. Do it for yourself because you're going to be more content with yourself. You're going to be happier with yourself because you are creating the person that you want to become. When you see somebody having fun, you just gravitate towards it. Like it's very welcome and everybody wants to feel comfortable at the end of the day. And all I was doing was creating a comfortable vibe to all these women by introducing myself, keeping it cool, talking to them, making a girl laugh, smiling at her, talking to her. It was how I was carrying myself, right? How I dressed, how I looked. I had a haircut. I was on point. That was more important. How our interaction started was like, what you drink? What you got in your cup? Or like, where your drink at? She asked me where my drink was at. It didn't even matter what we said because it wasn't an overly flirtatious comment. The way I was carrying myself made her comfortable enough to approach me and vice versa. If I was comfortable enough, I know that everybody around her is comfortable enough. I just throw something out there just to see, just because how I'm carrying myself, I'm confident enough to do something. What you say don't matter as much as you think it is. There is no perfect thing to say. Focus more on that vibe and how you carry yourself and watch how things will change for you. Which goes to my next mistake is you believing that looks matter. Well, I will say looks does matter, but looks is not the most important thing. And I'm going to tell you why. A few years ago, I told the story before, I had a crush, right? It was this girl I grew up with, middle school. I was so nervous, so scared to talk to her. I didn't really know how to, didn't know how to shoot my shot through Snapchat, you feel me? But nevertheless, I thought she looked cute and I had a crush. Fast forward, we follow each other on Instagram. I throw close friends. She joins my close friends. We chopping it up. We get her number. She pulls up on me and all that, chat. She pulls up on me and all that. Why? She thought I was handsome. When she pulled up on me, She was supposed to go hang with her friends. She made her friends wait so she could hang out with me when I got off work. We was just in a car chilling. She was talking about how good I look. I was talking about how good she looked. And then we fast forward a couple of weeks later, 3 weeks later, the shit started to die down. Like, she not talking to me as much, or she not answering calls when I call now, and she trying to reschedule links and things popping up and things of that nature. And I lost her. She ended up ghosting me. Actually, I ended up just cutting it off because I noticed that, it's just not working. Like, I'm getting involved here. I'm getting attached. And she not reciprocating energy. I'm going to pull away. The lesson I learned here is that looks can only get you so far. Take care of your looks. But looks is not going to get you a wife. Looks is not going to get you a healthy relationship. Looks is not going to get you a peaceful relationship. Looks may get you attention. But if you carry yourself the wrong way, like how I said in tip number 1, you look good, but you acted childish. You look good, but you don't know how to talk. You look good, but you have low self-esteem, like how I did. It's only going to take you so far. At this point, it's really like catfishing. Like, you looked presentable. I thought he was blah, blah, blah. But when I got to know him, he was really blah, 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 right? That's where the term don't judge a book by its cover comes from. Really, you can look good on the outside and not be good on the inside, and vice versa. But I think that you should look good on the outside and be filled with value on the inside as well. And that's the best of both worlds. Don't get so caught up in your looks are the only thing that matter. Like, no, you have to know how to have a conversation. You have to have a good self-esteem. You have to have high confidence. You have to have good social skills. You have to have good habits, attractive habits. And then you also have to look the part as well. It's a lot easier to do these things before you present yourself to the world, because all you can really do is get a haircut. I promise you I look like a whole different man with a haircut and a retwist. I promise you I look like a whole different man and a nice outfit on. I got my gym fit on right now, but this ain't about it. Looks is not the only thing that matters. Looks is not the only thing that'll get you the girl that you want. I promise you it won't. I promise you it won't. Next, the third mistake that you are making is believing that guys are born with confidence. Bro, confidence is a muscle that has to be built. You weren't out the womb the same strength that you are now. Matter of fact, you were so weak that you couldn't even walk on your own legs, but now you walk effortlessly because you built that muscle. Confidence is a muscle. Perfect example for this. I don't know if you guys watch basketball or not, but back in, I forgot what year it was, the Heat played the Spurs, and Ray Allen, he grabbed the ball, took a step back, shot backwards from the three-point line. That's not a shot that most people practice. But Ray Allen was so confident to take that shot, and it's because he put in the work in practice. He was practicing that shot. They said he was practicing that shot over and over and over again. And that's not something that you typically practice, but when you constantly practice and do something over again, it builds your belief. It shows that you're capable of something. You start to believe in yourself, and that's all that confidence is. There's so many different ways you can build your confidence. And I like to say your confidence comes from self-esteem and courage. Your self-esteem is how you view yourself, how you value yourself. And if you view yourself and value yourself highly, you won't let outside sources determine how you feel about yourself. So then that's when you can take the steps to become brave and try certain things and get rejected and take failure and not feel a certain type of way about yourself, but also get that experience to get the abilities to show yourself that you're capable of doing certain things. And that's how you build that confidence, right? So Ray Allen, in his head, he knew he was a good shooter. He knew he was the best shooter. He just felt like he was the best shooter in the world. But he also put that work in by doing those reps in practice, missing those shots, not being afraid to miss those shots. Also, not being afraid to take that shot in the game. Why? Because he had ultimate belief in himself. He knew that he could shoot. Nobody could tell him otherwise. He knew his value as a shooter, as a basketball player. But he also put in that work to see that he was capable of doing it, which is fueled it even more. It's not like he's just telling himself these things. He really believes it because he's showing himself these things. You have to show yourself that you're capable of doing things so that you can believe in the things that you're telling yourself, that you can actually become confident. Now, I do have a confidence course, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in my bio, but it's just as simple as that. Believe. Be careful what you tell yourself. Believe in what you tell yourself and prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. Now, the fourth mistake that you've been making that is making you unattractive, that doesn't allow a woman to want to be with you and stay with you, is you trying to impress her all the time. I done lost so many girls by trying to impress them, I promise you. I done lost the baddest girls. No, the second one, looks don't matter. That was a bad girl, chat. I fumbled her. I literally fumbled her because I was trying to impress her by being the man that I thought she wanted to be. Everything sounded so perfect. I wanted to lock in with that jump super fast. I just wanted to impress her, do this. Stop trying to impress these girls, bro. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you how. Actually, no, not why. I'm going to tell you how you can impress these girls and why it works. You can impress somebody by being impressive. How do you be impressive? Do things with integrity. Integrity is when nobody's watching. I go to the gym when nobody's watching. I'm editing these videos and recording these videos when nobody's watching. Nobody's watching me right now. Nobody knows exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm not telling people what I'm doing right now. It's not on my Instagram story, but my results are reflecting it. I just got monetized on YouTube. Shout out to y'all boys. Got 47K on TikTok. I got 15K on Instagram. Why? Because of the habits and the things I've stacked and I practiced and the things that I've studied behind closed doors. It's not just me just picking up this camera and talking about the things that I know and what I know. I'm talking about the things that I actually went through behind closed doors. I'm using the things that I learned behind closed doors. Y'all don't even know it. Every day I'm listening to a podcast. Every day I'm learning something new. Every day I'm trying to read. I'm becoming impressive when nobody's watching, so that when somebody comes into your life and they see your habits, it's impressive. You have things to talk about. What did you do today? Oh, well, shit. I woke up, went to the gym this morning, then I came home, made an omelet, trying to hit my proteins, boom. Then I downloaded this VOD. I streamed last night, so I had to edit the stream. Boom, then I got on here, wrote down a script for my video. Now I recorded this video. Now I'm about to go down the shower, DoorDash, made a couple money, came back, chill for the rest of the day. My day was full with productive shit. But it's not just one day, it's every day. And most people don't do that. So most people are impressed by how disciplined I am, how consistent I am. And I don't look at discipline as a negative connotation because it's a habit. Recording for me is a habit. I don't have to be disciplined to sit this camera and to talk to the camera. Why? Because I done it so often. It's a part of my routine. It's a habit. It doesn't feel like a hassle. Why does this work? Because like I said, when she comes to your life, she'll see the habits you have, the type of person you are, and it'll motivate her. I had this one girl I was talking to for a little minute. I'm driving around, and we just talking about like what we like about each other. She's like, "Know what I like about you? I like how motivated you are. Like, it's very motivating. Like, you're very disciplined. You handle everything you need to handle. Like, it's very attractive." Bro, that's like one of my favorite compliments to get. I asked my girl, what she like about me? You're so determined. You're so ambitious. It's very motivating. I motivate the girls I talk to, not because I'm trying to motivate them. I'm not trying to be impressive. I just am impressive. I just have the results to show that I'm impressive. It's what I do behind closed doors. Focus on what you do behind closed doors. And I'm telling you, I promise you, you'll have more successful women. If you stop letting these mistakes get to you, we still got one more. But I promise you, you're going to see a big difference because it's all about in your inputs. It's all about what you focus on. If you can take your focus off the end goal and focus on your inputs, you're going to get your end goal. That's what girls, that's what life, that's what it is, bro. And the last mistake that you've been making that is causing you to not be attractive and not get more women is believing that other guys have something that you don't. You think because he has money, he gets that girl, and you don't have money, you don't get that girl. You think because he's tall, he gets that girl, and because you're short, you get that girl. That ain't it, chief. Tom Brady, best quarterback ever, got cheated on. Best quarterback ever getting paid, getting money, got cheated on with a gym trainer. Why? Because Tom Brady had money, but he didn't give her that emotional support that she needed. He wasn't there for her. He didn't give her what she needed. So, yeah, Tom Brady got more money than the trainer for sure. But the trainer got his wife. You have something that other guys don't have. There's two sides to everything. There's two sides to a sheet of paper. There's two sides to a slice of bread. There's two sides to everything, good and bad. There's two sides to this shirt. I got this side and this side. And I got the back side too. There's two sides to our hand, this side and this side. There's two sides to our head, this side and this side. There's two sides to everything in life. There's nothing that's one-sided. If you think that other guys have something that you don't, you also have something that other guys don't. It's your unique experiences, your hobbies, your ability to be emotionally intelligent, your ability to be sympathetic, empathetic, your ability to communicate. You may not be the tallest nigga. I'm not the tallest nigga. I'm 5'8". If I go stand up right there by that couch, you gonna see the top of my head, nigga. I'm just saying. So stop comparing yourself to other guys because you're stopping yourself from thriving and being attractive. Like, these are the things that'll hold you back from talking to the girls. Bro, you can talk to these girls. You can get the girls you want. You have to stop believing these five things. Stop believing that there's a perfect thing to say. Stop believing that looks is the only thing you need in life. Stop believing that you can't be confident. Stop believing that you gotta impress her. Stop believing that other people have things that you don't have. You are more than capable. You are more than capable, all right? Now, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like button, subscribe, and also probably watch this one. YouTube thinks that is perfect for you, so watch it like now.